going on, guys? I'm up at the junkyard, you pull it. Trying to find a distributor cap, a rotor for my vehicle. I mean, a brand new one costs $50. Brand new distributor cap costs $50. And the rotor costs like 15. So I figure I'll come up here, get one for about $5, couple bucks, and try to save. Cause I've been having that problem, like when it been raining heavy, I would have to put a blow dryer or heat gun on my distributor cap for a couple of minutes to try that moisture out to get it started. So I'm gonna need to change that. I mean, I would get a brand new one, but I rarely dry that thing like that, and I keep it in storage. So just gonna come up here and get one of these used one off here, slap it on, see if that problem. I mean, push come to shove, I will, but I just want to get one, see if this will solve my problem. So yeah, let me look around and see if I can find one first, and I'll turn it back on, turn the camera back on if I find one. All right, guys. I think I found one, guys. Man, it's really hard to find them up here. Some of these ain't in no better shape than mine. And then some people, they just tear the parts up instead of just taking the part out they need the right way. They destroy all the other good parts on it just to get to their part. You know, sometimes it'd be better out just buying it new, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and see how this one, what condition this in. I just had to clean it, I don't know. All right, what's going on, guys? I just got back from the junkyard getting this cap and rotor. And I went to the counter, I went to the counter, and the guy was like, hey, that's all you got? I'm like, yeah. He was like, man, hey, just go ahead. So basically, I got these parts for free. So, I mean, push come to shove, I'll buy a new rotor and cap, but, you know, like getting them free. The cap looked pretty clean. I mean, the back part got like a little rusted tarnish on it, but this part, the spin, the connector, that's pretty clean, and that's the part that needs to be clean. So I'll just clean that off. And then my cap on it, I don't know if it's cracked, but every time it's like rain and moisture on it, you know, maybe mine need to be cleaned out, but you know, I want to be able to like have this already cleaned out, then take the other one off and switch it. I don't want to have to take the other one off, clean it, then have to put it back on. I want to be able to swap it like right out. So I'm gonna let this stuff, because it might take a time to clean it. So I'm gonna have to let this stuff like sit. I mean, it's not bad, just like a little corrosion on it. But I'm just gonna clean this out or whatever. And then I'll let you guys know. I'll turn it back on when I clean it out. And before I'll show you how to install a cap and rotor if you don't know how. So let me get to cleaning this off, and then I'll turn it back on. All right, guys, actually, to clean this, you don't really need to do no scrubbing. I'm just gonna sit it in some vinegar, and then let it sit for a while to break up some of that corrosion, and then I'm gonna just pour it out, wipe it out real good, and then I'm gonna dry it fully with a blow dryer. All right. So all you want to do is take this cap off this vinegar. Had some of this laying around, never used it. Don't really use vinegar like that. But just fill it up so it goes over the metal contacts like that, just above the metal contacts, and then just let it sit. Maybe let it sit like 20 minutes if you can, but you'll see the stuff, it'll start loosening, the acid start loosening and breaking up that corrosion. So yeah, I'm gonna let that sit, and then I'm gonna turn it back on later for you guys. All right. All right, guys. Yeah, if you want to like speed up the process. Like if you see the stuff already like coming off of it, and you see the particles in there, you could just like take a small screwdriver. Or I got an old test light tip, and I just like, you could just scrape it down. It's sitting in that vinegar, that stuff come off real easy. You can just scrape it down. You can see the particle that's falling easy. But you know, just by sitting, you can see all the, I don't know if you can see it, like around the edges, like right there, the stuff was just falling off of there by sitting in the vinegar. You could just let it sit, take its time, or you could just speed up the process. While it's in the vinegar, just scrape them down. So that's what I'm gonna do, scrape it down so I can pull this out, clean it out, let it dry, and get ready to throw this on here so I can get my vehicle started. So yeah, then I'll just, like the rotor is pretty clean. All I gotta do, just like, I'll spray that down with alcohol, just wipe that off. But yeah, let me finish this up, and then I'll turn it back on to you guys and get ready to install it. All right. Okay, guys, pulled the vinegar and stuff out of there and wiped it out clean. I don't know if you can see it on camera too good, but those contacts are shiny clean. Shiny. So there you go. If that's what you want to do. You know, you put you some vinegar in there, let it soak, then find you like a flathead screwdriver, small flathead screwdriver. Or since I use the end of that pointy test light, old test light that I had that wasn't working. Then I scraped it while I was sitting in the vinegar, you know. And it works real quick. Not a lengthy process. Okay, so let me go take my distributor cap and rotor off and put that in, and I'll show you guys the install. All right. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about this. I had started removing it because I'm so in a rush to get this stuff done. I forgot to, show you guys how to remove it. You could take the whole air thing off, but what I do is, see this little plastic piece right here? All you do is hooked up to here, right here. All you do is kind of tight, so just like, if you can't do it, then just use like some long pliers to do it. But I was able to do it with my hand. You just twist this off right here. Take that out, unplug this. It's this simple. Unplug that. And then see this metal clip right here? Sometimes that be stuck on that rust. Just take a screwdriver and pop that. And then just remove this, like move this to the side. You don't have to take the whole thing off, just move to the side. And there's enough for room for you to get back there. Okay. Let me see what size is this. See if I can see on the. I believe it's a T20 torque screw to take that off. So, and there's two. I don't know if you can see it. There's two screws back here. It's like one right here, then one on the other side. Just take this and screw both of those screws out. One on that side, one on this side. Let me take this out. Okay, guys, I took that off. And there's another two smaller, what's the name, once you get that off under the rotor, see them two, one right there, one right there. Take that off with the same torque screwdriver. And what I usually do is, so it'd be a lot easier for me, this is the way I do it, I take them off one by one and put them onto the distributor so that way I don't get them mixed up and then you got backfiring and it won't start. Take them out one by one and put them on like they came off. Some people can do this by heart because they just they just know, but that's how I usually do it. Make it easy on myself. Put them on that one by one. So let me get this rotor out and start putting this stuff on, and then I'll turn it back on. Okay, guys, you see I got one side, took one side off and put them on just one side, one by one. And what that allowed me to do, allowed me to move this back out the way so I can get to the rotor, take that off, replace that, and then pull these other ones off and put it on the other side. So let me take that out, then I get to it. All right. Okay, guys, I took this one out, put the new one in, or the new used one, and I forgot I left out a important part. See the way that metal clip pointing? You want to make sure that that's pointing the same way. Like if you took it out this way, like I just did, make sure you put it back and that it's facing the same way. Like when I took it out, it's facing this plug. Put it the same way. Just make sure you put it back the same way you found it. Facing that way, put it back that way. All right. Facing any other way, put it that way. All right. So let me put these screws in here, tighten this down, and get back to what I was doing. All right, guys, got it all done and put back together. I advise you just be careful with those screws. Luckily, I had went to the junkyard and got extra screws, but turned out I didn't need them. But I have dropped them, but luckily I found them. So just be careful with that. Those screws are small, and be careful how you line them up. Don't strip them. Don't over tighten them. You know, and make sure that thing line back up on that straight before you start screwing it in. So, yeah. Let me put this air filter box back on and stuff, and then I'll try to start it up. It should start up. Okay, guys, let me try to remote start it and see if it fired up. Because after that rain, sit for a couple of days, it wouldn't start, and I didn't bother drying it out again with the blow dry. I'm like, forget, I'm just going to replace it. So let me hit the remote start, see what we get. So if it don't start, you guys will know I haven't tested it yet. Okay, let me let it try to start again.
Protected by security system. Stand back.
And there you go, guys, and start it up. Okay, guys, so there you go. Start it up. So let me put it back together. Well, it's back together. Let me just take my tools out of here, start it up, and let it run for a while. But there you go. That's how you put a distributor cap and rotor on. I know I was being a cheap and not going to buy a new one, but hey, I got it for free at the junkyard, cleaned it up, put it back on there, it worked. And hopefully that solved my problem. I don't have to buy no new one. But like I said, a new distributor cap, $50, a new rotor like 15. So money kind of tight right now. So, and I'm coming out of my pocket with all I have to come out of my pocket with this stuff. And you know, I got bills, so forth. So like everybody else, you know. So thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification button, and I'm out.